list of the seed, of the tribes and the tallies, the root and the deed, the long broken chain from the garden of clay, a procession of ghosts at the end of the day. And the names, they are heavy, they cling to the throat like the silt from a river where nothing will float. I press the cold page, feel the parchment's deep ache for the blood on the ground and the promise they break. Oh, David, my David, the boy with the cold eye who stood with the stone neath the God-haunted sky, and the glory of God, it was cruel and so grand, a burning ambition held tight in your hand. You built him a house with the plunder and gold, but I'll sing of the shepherd who grew weary and old, and the ark that you danced for, a terrible grace. Oh, the fear on the face of a man in his place. The chronicler's pen, it's a blade and a prayer. It cuts out the chaos, it fills in the air. The blood of the battles, the tears of the wife are polished and paved for a different life. I write of the king and the throne made of brass, but the breath of the fallen, it clings to the glass. Of Uzzah who stumbled, whose hand sought to save a moment of mercy, a king's unmarked grave. Oh, David, my David, the king of the high ground, with the sound of the praises and the silence around. You played on your harp for the Lord of the storm, but the chronicler's pages still keep you so warm. And the house that you built, it was sealed with a plea, not the stone and the timber, but the man on his of the slain, and the names are a whisper in the wind and the rain, and they tell of the blessing, the covenant sealed, but the cracks in the story can never be healed. For the king is a shadow, the prophet a stone, and the truth is a debt that you pay all alone. It's the rust on the armor, the grief in the bone, the ballad of all that you've come to disown. So give me the sigh and give me the rust, the dust on the temple, the lack of all trust. For the record is fragile, the glory is frail. I'll sing of the human who follows the trail, and the house that was promised, the crown and the fight. They are just fleeting moments
tragic role of a broken work of art.